ladies and gentlemen. We're at the, well, you can't see there, but we're at the, what do you call this? Woodshed. And we got some specimen cedar here. As you can see, it's hollow. We'll start this. Okay, what it's all about is I cut up about a 12-inch chunks of wood, and I'm going to be making some kindling with this. This tree was about, at least 30 feet long. I brought it out from the bush. It's been drying for 20 years probably. The bigger, hang on, well, the bigger chunks, if I can see them down there. Yeah, just turn it on the side. Yeah, just turn it on the side like that. Yeah, see that? That's the bigger chunks. But that's it. That's as big as they get around here anyways. Just a little story before we start this venture of piling this wood. Really, I wanted to, to do this before I sawed it all, but I started sawing this morning, and that's it. Didn't take the camera out, and here we are with the wood all cut and ready to be piled up. Pile it up so it doesn't get wet, it dries out. This will probably be next year. I'm going to take the splitter there and chop it all up in little slivers, like, and that's just like, it's about me. I find it's the best. I put a couple of a newspaper around it. I light my fires with that, and I always have success. So when you got something that's working, why change it? Okay, my brother, the older one, he's deceased now, but he had bought a farm. It was an old barn. Oh, it was in the day. We're going back 30 years. The barn was at least 100 years old. It was made out of round logs, The barn. It was a hay barn. And but the logs, they're that size, 20 inches across, and with cedars, and they weren't like this. They were true and true good cedars, and the logs that were like that they put for a footing, that were buried, they were hemlock. So what the old guys used to do is they'd bury the hemlock, because hemlock would last in the ground, and then above ground they'd use cedar. But the whole thing is, in those days they had cedar. It wasn't just small stuff like this. Like, we're going back over 100 and some years, but I'm just thinking about. But this here, it's even like the smaller ones you can't see there. I got one here, and it's not that big, but it's empty in the center. I find, okay, I must say that through time I found that if you find cedar growing on the rocky soil, you'll get it won't be solid. It'll be pervious, like it'll have holes in it like this here, baby. That's grown on the rocky soil. It'll still give me a lot of kindling out of this, but it has to be dry. Right now, it was dry when I picked it out from the bush. It hasn't been raining here for a month and a half, and lately there, the last week, my God, we got a lot of rain. But anyways, neither here nor there. Just to say, that's how I get my kindling to to light the fires in the stove and the campfires too. And it's a good way, eh? It's a way to do it. It's not the only way, but it's a way. And it smells good too, eh? Like we're sitting here, eh? Can you tell the smell? This is my cameraman, by the way. His name, he told me, he says, don't say my name in English. He says, my name is French. His name is David.
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 David. David. So that's it, folks. Me and the cameraman were sitting here at the woodshed thinking about the work that we have to do. And we'll soon get on it. It's we gotta get to it because it's gonna rain. Okay, that's it. I salute you all, and
I'll see.
we'll see you in the next one.